Yo, what's up? So today I have another video for you about the admin abuse because believe it or not, we're actually getting another one today. We actually got one like really early hours in the morning. Well, for my time zone anyway, it was actually like 5 a.m. I even did a live stream about it. Shout out if you were there. But today we've got another admin abuse planned, and it's actually more in the afternoon. Now, I'm going to go through all the details you need to know about the admin abuse today and also the exact time for it. Definitely leave a like and subscribe. Sometimes I give out stuff, so, if that interests you, definitely subscribe. You never know, you might win. Also, put on bell notifications because, I do live streams for these events and admin abuses and updates. So if you never want to miss any of that, definitely get bell notifications on, and also join my Discord server because I do ping everybody in my Discord server whenever I go live for things like this, just in case you never want to miss one. Now, of course, there were 3 admin abuses that were announced. The first one was, of course, on Saturday when they did the update. Well, it was the Halloween update to be specific. The second one was on Monday. Well, it was Monday for me. Depending on your time zone, it could have been Sunday. But in the UK, it was technically Monday, but it was at like 5 a.m. So it was very early hours in the morning on Monday. Now, this third one is also technically on Monday, but it's now in the afternoon. Now, I'm going to show you the time for it. So let's get straight into this. Now, if we go ahead and look at Jandal's, update admin abuse blog or log or whatever you want to call this. Basically, it's in the game announcements. He actually posted this on Halloween, the 31st of October. So obviously, yeah, this is the first one. That was the update day. That was Saturday. This is Monday. This is what I was talking about where it's early hours in the morning. That was at 5 a.m. So that one's ticked off as well. So the final one that has actually been announced is obviously this one, and that one is going to be today. So this is Monday, 3rd of November 2025 at 6 p.m. GMT. Now, obviously, it's converted to my time zone, which is in the UK. So UK time / GMT. Now, I know this is probably pretty basic for most of you, and most of you can probably do this on your own, but a lot of people do ask me about this, like how do you convert a time zone? It's pretty simple, really. You just go to Google, and obviously my time zone is just UK time. So 6 p.m. UK time, literally just type that in, and then put in, and then literally your time zone, and then Google will just convert it into your time zone. So let's just say a random one like New Zealand. Let's go on that one, right? And then boom, Google will actually convert it for you. So up here, as you can see, 7 a.m. That's going to be the time in New Zealand. And while we're here, let's just quickly do EST because a lot of people always ask for EST. EST is a very popular time zone. So EST is 1 p.m. So just in case anybody is curious about that. Obviously, if you do convert your time zone, please do write it in the comment section because chances are somebody else from your time zone could potentially see your comment and basically just save someone a few seconds from having to convert it themselves. So that would be much appreciated. And actually, another thing, if you see someone that has converted your time zone in the comments section, make sure you like it because I'm curious to see what's the most common, time zone. So, so for example, if we see a comment with 100 likes that are EST, or maybe we might see another one that's I know the Philippines is pretty popular. Maybe the Philippines time zone has 200 likes or something. You know what I mean? It'd just be cool to see, which comments are getting the most likes. But yeah, I will be live streaming this event, of course, just like all the others. Now, I'm not 100% sure what time I'll be live for this one. Usually I like to go 2 hours before, but I'm actually busy. So I'm basically, when I get home, that's when I'm going to start the live stream. So it's not guaranteed. It will 100% be at least 1 hour before the admin abuse. So 5 p.m. GMT, so 1 hour before the admin abuse. I'll definitely be live by then. I'm going to try and aim for at least 4:30, so that'll be an hour and a half before the admin abuse. I'll just be chilling and just waiting basically on my live stream for the admin abuse to start. Also, I just want to quickly mention there has been some crazy delays actually with the past few admin abuses. So the one on Saturday actually got delayed by 25 minutes. So Jandal actually said something in the game announcements saying he was going to delay the update by 25 minutes. We believe the reason he did that was because it was clashing with the Stealer Brainrot update and admin abuse. And obviously they don't really want to be competing against, one of those really big games. I mean, Plants vs. Brainrots is a big game, but it's never a good situation where 2 massive Roblox games are updating at the same time. Because chances are, the Roblox servers probably won't be able to handle it. So I believe that's why he delayed it on the Saturday's admin abuse. And then the next one, the one at 5 a.m., so the really early in the morning one on Monday, which was the second one technically, that one also had a delay. Now, I have no idea why that one got delayed. Apparently, from what I heard, is the admins basically just got messed up with the time. Now, a lot of people were telling me that like in New Zealand, there was like a daylight saver or something, which basically it's very similar to like in the UK, how we like gain an hour or we like lose an hour depending on the time of the year. Pretty sure it's similar in New Zealand where they must have gained an hour or lost an hour. I don't even know which one, but yeah. So some sort of daylight saver with their time zone, like clock. So yeah, that might have messed Jandal up. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, that's just apparently what I was told. But I think that admin abuse was also kind of delayed for a while. I don't know how long it was, but it did go on for quite a while. Because I remember at one point in my live stream, you know, we were like 30 minutes or so after the admin abuse was starting to happen, and a lot of people started saying I was like doing a fake live stream and stuff. It got pretty crazy at one point, but you know, I just had to reinsure everybody saying it was fake that obviously it wasn't. And then obviously the admin abuse finally ended up starting, and then everyone saw that I wasn't actually faking it. But yeah, crazy times. I mean, even in the Discord, if you were there for that, it was going crazy. Even the Discord server, when they delayed that admin abuse, was going absolutely mental. Everybody was spamming L Jandal, and also people were spamming like wake up Jandal, because everyone was just assuming that he was asleep. But yeah, I guess we got the admin abuse eventually in the end, so you know, everyone's happy, I guess. Although, well, I say that, but some people were saying that admin abuse wasn't that great, which I must admit, it wasn't as good as some of the others. I can't lie. Like, it wasn't like mind-blowing, that admin abuse in particular. But hopefully the next one is like really, really good. You know, sometimes they do admin abuses, sometimes they're not as good as others. So, you know, we just have to wait for the next one, I guess. But hopefully this one today is going to be much better, which I've just realized, by the way, my inventory is full. One thing I've noticed, by the way, with this Halloween event that spawns, I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's literally just called the Halloween one. But basically, they spawn tons of these like limiteds in. So I might need to turn this off, because every time I come back to my PC now, my inventory is just filled with those Halloween special ones, which I always end up selling anyway. So, you know, don't really know what to do about that. The only thing is, what if I'm like AFK and I don't know, like a limited spawn? Can a limited just spawn in naturally? I don't think so, actually. I'm not 100% sure. I might need to turn that off, because every time I come back, I'll like be AFK in the seed shop or something, and then my inventory will be full. Because if you don't know, when your inventory is full, you can't actually buy seeds, which is a really weird feature. I feel like you should definitely be able to buy seeds when your inventory is full, because you got to remember the seeds actually have its own like number for like a full inventory, because I'm pretty sure, sorry, I don't know, I didn't explain that very well. Basically, when you get a full inventory with plants and Brainrots, obviously it's 400, but obviously even with the 400 plants and Brainrots, you can still have like hundreds of seeds. So it doesn't make much sense that when your inventory is full, you can't buy any more seeds, even though your number of seeds doesn't count towards that 400, if you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I've yapped on a bit too much there, so I'm going to end this video here. Basically, the point is, definitely make sure you subscribed, get in my Discord server so I can ping everybody when I go live. And yeah, this should be a really good one today. Appreciate you for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you when the admin abuse starts. Bye-bye.